about to get started. That's a Forbidden Chalice in Justin Russell's hand. And Wigley leads off with a Mathematician. Sending Squamata, probably send Beast. Yep, sends Beast. Justin Russell's kind of a hometown hero from here. Goes to NC State. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. See how he does against ARG mainstay Brandon Wigley. Does an Upstart Goblin, dig one deeper. I see a Sacrifice, I see an Upstart, and there's the Scout on the left. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if he's actually got some good testing in or not. And in response to the effect, Brandon uses, or when it hits the field, he uses Sinister Shadow Games to blow it up. That is a Summoner's Art, guys. And then he uses a Scout to search out a... Let's see which one he gets. Either Helix or Carrier, most likely. Nope, he's going straight for the disc. Oh, did he play 2 Upstarts instead of 1? Okay. And Justin plays his own Upstart Goblin, digs 1 card deeper. And then equips Sacrifice onto the Carrier. Runs him over, takes 6, goes to 8,400. Yep, Carrier and then 1 set. I'm 90% sure I know where the glare is coming from now. I'll make 1 more glare shield for you guys. I can probably move the area a little bit. And he just straight up drops Dark Arm Dragon. Yeah, sorry about the glare. I will have the table moved again this next round. Yeah, it might have gotten worse. We were supposed to have umbrellas for this event for anti-glare, but hasn't really worked out too well. And here's an El Shaddolls fusion. Looks like he's looking at Wyvern and is that Falco? Wyvern and Beast. Okay. Yeah, Wyvern and Beast still has not used any data effect yet. Yeah, he did have the Foolish Hand for a dragon. Out comes the Construct. But Justin responds with a Forbidden Chalice. Yes, that was El Shaddolls fusion, and then Justin is now using Forbidden Chalice on the El Shaddolls Construct. pretty sure that's chalice. I don't think that's forbidden scripture. Draws off the beast. Yeah, I wasn't able to see Justin's last card. Oh, summoner art? Okay. So you can load up for next turn. Summoner, hey. And the glare shield went down. It looks like it was not helping the issue though. Again, I'll try and fix it after this round. He banishes for Chaos Sorcerer. I had no target for Wyvern. His dad was the only dragon that he has. He banishes Carrier, triggering Sacrifice. It does look like the glare is like smack dab in the center. And he adds the disc to his hand. And he'll be able to get in. Chaos Sorcerer can't swing, but he will be able to swing for 28 plus 32 for 6k, dropping him to dropping Justin down to 3,200. And Justin draws for turn. Can't tell what that is. That looks like a forbidden scripture. I can't tell. Night Beam? Oh, the Night Beam. Uses Scout. Goes down to 2,400. Yeah, Night Beam. I'm pretty surprised. Yeah, he's down. Justin's down so much in life. Wigley can just push. And he adds Carrier to his hand. I don't think he plays Killer. There goes Disc. And he's going to Pendulum Summon out Scout and Carrier. Yeah, Killer is Tower. The card is interesting for, I know a lot of people are back and forth on whether to use the Qliphort Towers or not. So he's going to tribute, say Helix for Carrier. Carrier for Helix. And he decides what he wants to bounce. Yes, Tower is the 3,000 card that's unaffected. bouncing Dark Arm to his hand, and then runs over Chaos Sorcerer for 100. Yeah, this board stayed truly tough. He still has the construct on the field. What is nice is that if Wigley can't OTK him this turn, he has the fuel for a huge pendulum summon next turn. I'm pretty sure Wigley is on double El Shaddolls fusion or M3 fusion. I haven't seen the third one. A 3 and 3? Okay. Yeah, El Shaddolls fusion is really ridiculous. Okay, so he leads off with Mathematician. Sends Komata for Shaddolls Core. Okay, so that's how he enables Grista and Chekanaga. And Core is also great here because you can grab back an El Shaddolls fusion. Chekanaga is live right now too, if he really wants to. The damage deficit might be too much for Justin to overcome, though. And he runs over Carrier. You shouldn't take any damage from that. It has been special summoned. He uses El Shaddolls fusion. Oh yeah, he did tribute it. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, he takes 4. Thank you for that. The other one he said. The other one he specialed. Yeah, it takes 4. Thank you, Joey. So he's gonna tribute out for the window. And looks like he's going to bring back Core. With the effect of Construct. Yeah, the main MST will really depend on how well Qliphorts do. You won't know. So he just makes the window and passes the turn. Does have pot of duality. Justin's gonna go down to 12 off of Scout. Up to 800 viewers. Nice to see all you guys. Yeah, always if you guys want to subscribe to get access to the sub icons, the highest quality, the highest stream quality, and access to the VODs. You don't have to. It's always appreciated if you do, though. So he's gonna pendulum summon Carrier and Helix. And now he's going to tribute for disc. And so he stacks the triggers so he can bounce window. They're still trying to wait to get an idea of how he's stacking these. Okay, so he's just gonna run over the map. I still think you put disc on chain and bounce the window with Carrier. And then you can just OTK through that. Oh, the window still block it? Yeah, and he can't lethal him. I was just doing the math in my head. He does have the super poly in hand. Let's see. Does disc reduce at 3 or boost 3? Gain 3, yeah, he loses another 300 because of disc. He does lose it from disc. Yeah. Skull for the win. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the sub club, man. Yeah, disc gives your Qliphort monsters 300 attack. Helix is the one that reduces your opponents by 300. Oh yeah, I also missed that other 300. Yeah, when he had the yeah, because he did have disc on there. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, there we go. We should be up to speed now. There's the El Shaddolls fusion for construct. think you still just send the beast here. But I would try and play a little bit quicker just because we do only have 20 minutes left in this round. Guess you go check it out. Yes, he did. With core. He's just gonna run over the scout. And here's the super poly for Shekinaga. And scoops it up. Alright, we're going to game number 2. Brandon Wigley up a game. Guys are gonna do a quick commercial break while they're side decking. But for those of you that can still hear me who have ad block, still love you. Still love you. Yeah, he doesn't have his Puma hoodie, but he has his ARG hoodie. Hulk Hoban, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the sub club, man. Glad to have you. These guys do need to hurry up, though, just because we only have 15 minutes left in the round before going into time. A little important. if we can get a time extension if they're not sat down in time when the round starts, but because they sat down in time, they most likely will not have a time extension. But yeah, if we do have a time extension, we do run it off on our timer. These guys did start at the same time as the regular round though, so we're good to go. I'm sorry I missed the 800 for the scout. So Justin's at 72. And he grabs the carrier off the duality. Sets 2 and passes. One of those is a Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, and we also saw that he does have a Night Beam in hand. And yeah, you kind of do want to play game 3 in time just because they pay life for almost everything. Sets 1 and is down another 8, going to 64. Yes, that is a sacrifice on the carrier. So sorry about that, guys. I think scooching the table back will probably help. That'll make it a little bit easier to see. Let me just go to the main camera. Sorry about that. Adds carrier attributes and OTK. And we are going on to game number 3. That happened quickly. Yep, searching discs for a game. Yeah, it was carrier. Tribute carrier for disc, bounce, GG. See, it is a thing that Qliphorts do have going for them. The OTK works just because he tributes with sacrifice for disc, summons 2 more. Disc is 31, and the other 2 are 51. And then friggin' pendulum summon. Yeah, just listen to Joey Cho. He's right. Alright, so we went Raiden, Mill Mathematician, and El Shaddol Fusion. Allure of Darkness, let's see what he gets rid of. Yeah, I almost missed that OTK. That happened so quick. And let's turn 2. Banishes Shaddol Hedgehog. Oh, I am. There's nothing happening right now. And Justin goes Scout. Yeah, Qliphorts not the best deck to have in time. Blows up the Scout, but he has another Summoner's Art for another Scout. does have the 3 scout opening, which is pretty nuts. Goes carrier, sacrifice. Runs over for 24 or 17? Yeah, I think 73. All right, joined by some guest commentators. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves just real quick?
Yo, Phil Visu, how you doing?
Ian Bosley.
All right, it's a pleasure to be here. Yeah, jumping in a little bit late, taking care of things, but we got Brandon Wigley's up won the first game?
Yeah, Brandon Wigley got game 1, and Justin Russell got game 2 on turn 2 OTK off of Qliphort disc.
Oh, absolutely. Something the deck does so well. My goodness. Ooh, but BLS comes down. Okay. Gotcha. Already preemptively just going to go ahead and knock that out. Throws the chalice out.
I need to plug my YouTube and my Twitch account.
Excellent.
I need to plug them. I need subscribers.
We need subscribers too.
All right. Let's set it face down. Maybe pass. He does just that.
Yeah, can't do anything else with the BLS.
Ooh,
no defense.
I think he drew that climate change card as well.
Yeah, it's a nice one of if you're.
Oh, it's a fantastic card. I mean, honestly. Yeah, I would just play it as a one of, and I think he just used the tools effect or scout.
He used scout to grab.
Yeah, he just used scout.
Yeah, 800.
Grab disc and
I think he has a couple monsters in his extra deck. This is definitely going to show off the strength of the Qliphort deck.
Absolutely.
Definitely the new guys on the block. A lot of interest in this deck coming into the tournament.
Yeah, a couple of our friends are actually using this deck. I mean, just the power behind it is honestly just ridiculous.
He just sent.
And I believe
was that carrier?
Yeah. So he brought out disc.
Sacrificed it for disc.
Okay. Yeah, I see BLS on board. Usually I'm a little scared, but when I'm playing a deck like this, this pendulum mechanic, I mean, I'm just like, you know, I'm taking care of anything.
What's gross is that this is game because he attributed the carrier. He attributed the carrier to bounce the set.
Yep.
And he goes and gets 2 more.
Absolutely, he's in that deck.
Oh man.
He's looking to wrap it up right now.
Yeah, this should be game.
Yeah, this is disgusting.
And you can see, it on. I don't know. Did Wigley saw Battle Fader or anything that any kind of battle preemptive traps? I mean,
I know the one that people have been talking about is Mirror Force or Gores.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, this situation is just
disgusting.
He's going to read the cards here. Maybe
this is
just a formality.
This is the strength of the deck out of nowhere.
Absolutely.
What looked like a really bad spot, all of a sudden just a one search from tool, and he has 3 creatures on board.
Yeah.
Yeah, and and he gets to add the carrier to his hand.
I hate to say it's all but wrapped up, but
we're getting pretty close.
Yeah.
If this isn't game, it's insanely close.
Yeah. So we go up, sets the pendulum scale up,
and now we
now he gets the pendulum for
just even more.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That is game because disc gets to run over, and then they're all 27s or 24s because of carrier. Carrier was going to reduce, so he's going to run over.
Yeah, that's what I was
going to
say. That's
he's
the
going to
one.
run over for 1, and
he's going to attack with 4 other giant creatures.
Wigley's not scooping it up. Maybe he's got something.
There's
the handshake. Unfortunate. Come over to game 3, and I didn't maybe more than 2 minutes into the game. But that's what the deck is meant to do. You know, it's a rush down strategy. You know, you get the card, you set it up, and I mean, and the pendulums, just the fact that they just always come back.
Yeah.
They'll go right to the extra deck and just bring it right back. And that deck just has so many options for searching. Like, it's actually just an incredible deck.
Yeah,
so.
What's gross is that people look at the mechanic from to begin with. I always thought when Sequence first came out, the mechanic was insane. XYZs, it took
a little bit for that to catch on, I want to say.
I feel like this is the deck. I know a lot of people don't give Qliphorts enough credit, but they pretty much have a soul charge every single turn that they can swing through, and if anything happens, you can do it again.
Well, you legitimately don't give it enough credit until you've played against it, I feel like.
Yeah,
I mean, the deck's insane.
Yeah, I think the deck has a lot of very interesting interactions. Like, for example, the builds that play Vanity's Emptiness, I think they have one of the better emptinesses in the format, simply because of avoiding the graveyard with the pendulums.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they do have the tribute summons.
Yeah.
So they normally dodge that pretty easily.
Yeah. And now both of them are 2-0, correct? Yeah, they had to be.
They were both 1-0. Justin advances 2-0.
It's a very, very, very interesting. A lot of hype coming in. It's good to see that it's definitely